Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be answering a question that I got very recently. So the question was, how can I be in a superhero movie? Specifically, they were talking about a Marvel movie. How can I be in the next Marvel movie? How can I be in Infinity Wars? How can I be in this? How can I be in this? And I think there's this idea that it's just super easy. Anybody can go, you can do it. Like, what's the steps that you have to take? And yes, it can be easy, but also it's not easy at all. It's a very tricky and hard process. So, first thing is, most likely for these superhero movies, you are not going to be able to submit for these by yourself. So what I mean by that is, say they're going to cast people for the next, I don't know, whatever the next big superhero movie is going to be. If the next Spider-Man movie, if they're looking for people to be in it, usually what's going to happen, now people can change, they can do different things, they can try and find actors in a different way, but usually how it's going to work for the most part is you're not going to be able to submit yourself to be a part of the project, to be an actor within their project and trying to get a role. What will happen is you have to have an agent. Your agent has to submit you for the project. So the project has to become available. That's the first thing. Then your agent has to submit you for that project. Then, once that happens, they have to review all the submissions that they get, and they're going to get thousands of submissions, especially for this, these superhero things. So what will happen is you'll come up, and either they'll see your picture, maybe there's a clip with it, however your agent is sending off your information. And then they'll decide if they want to see you come in or if they want you to record a video for them. Basically, they're deciding, hey, do we want to get another look at this person? That's the next thing. So if you get there, great. So then once they know kind of a little bit of who you are, face-wise, and they say, okay, this is what you look like, maybe you might fit into the character that they're looking for, they then want to see if you can act the part. And that's when you would go and then you'd act, and then they see either if you get to audition for them in person, or if it's on video, they get to see, okay, are you the person they're looking for, or are you not the person they're looking for? Hopefully, positively, you would be. But since there's so many people auditioning, they have so many people to look at, it is a very slim chance, but it's still a chance. But in order to get through the door, you have to have an agent. You're not going to be able to do it by yourself. And then you have to also fit the part perfectly. They have to see, okay, physically, everything. Do you look like the character that we are looking for? Once they see that, they have to see, okay, are you someone that we can work with? Are you going to be easy to work with? Are you hard to work with? Can you act? Can you go up and do the job that you need to do for these, multi-million-dollar movies? I mean, there's a lot of money involved with these projects, so they want to make sure that you can work and actually do what you have to do. The next thing to realize is that, truthfully, if you don't have any background at all doing anything, like you've never been, you've never been an extra, you've never been in a TV show, you've never been in a movie, you've never done any really work prior to this audition, and this would be like your very, very, very first gig, nothing at all little beforehand, because usually when an actor becomes, there's a new big actor, they usually have done some little things beforehand. It's not like it's completely 100% new. They just call them new because, they're the new name in the spotlight. So for you guys, if you have nothing at all, it makes it very, very difficult. The odds are completely stacked against you at that point. Even more. Already the odds are against you, but at that point, it's even more. So you just have to remember that there's different factors that get involved, because if it's your first project, they might think, oh, maybe you'll get nervous, maybe this will happen, maybe this will happen. Whereas if you've done it before to some degree, they might be like, okay, this person, they can act, they look the part, and they've had some previous work before that. It's not going to be all new and a complete shock to them. They're going to be like, what is going on? Not to say that it's never happened before, because it has. There's been people who are completely new, and they get very lucky. But for the most part, for most actors that you see, when you see them have this breakout role, they've done some work prior beforehand. So, anyways, I just wanted to clear this up for how to be, in a Marvel movie, in a superhero movie. Basically, it's a lot of luck that gets involved, and there's certain steps that you have to go through. But if you don't have an agent at all, you're probably not going to find any way to audition for the project. If you are, sometimes, if you get lucky, maybe they say, okay, we're doing a whole nationwide call, everyone submit. But even through that process, you're still more likely to get noticed if you have representation for yourself. So, anyways, keep that in mind. Hope you guys liked the video. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you can be up to date with everything. And I will see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.